Jerk. Chatty, it sucks.
This is Chris. I'm stuck in the elevator. There's been a crime afoot. Yep, this is gonna be a lawsuit. Okay, I think I'll take the stairs after that.
Gangbangers, we'll say, is La Raza.
You're refusing to wear a mask?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, what's your job duty? We're stepping up.
man.
Did she lock us in here? Man, this lady just locked us inside of a vault. Golly.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Frauditer Roundup with Sheriff Wyatt A. Moron. Help my channel continue to shrink by watching my videos, sharing my videos, commenting on my videos. Consider a membership. Take that notification bell and turn on all the notifications. Take that there like button, like it, dislike it. Next time you're hanging out at the like button's house, fill up its ice trays, but put 1 Mentos in each cube. And then later on, offer to freshen up its drink. But make it a sody pop with some of those ice cubes. And once those ice cubes melt and the Mentos hits that soda, it's like a ticking time bomb. Today we're taking another look at this guy. Goes by the name Sean Paul Reyes. He is a world-renowned goat fucker. Now today he's at the Village Hall at Atlantic Beach, just wandering around right before closing time. And as usual, he's got nothing to offer to people asking what he's doing there. But then he comes across someone that just ran out of F's to give and gives Sean Paul a nice little tongue lashing. So let's go and watch this. It's going to be funny. So we say, let's round us up a Frauditer.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here, back again with another video. Today we're at the Village Hall here in Atlantic Beach, New York. We are here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting inside the Village Hall. We have public notices to our left, main office. And this is the Village Hall meeting room here. Let's take a look around.
Can I help you?
Hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm okay. I don't need any help. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Village Justice Court Clerk.
Can I help you?
Hi. How are you? Yeah. What services do you offer here? Do you just keep the records for the Justice Court?
Are you, number one, are you filming?
Number one, I am filming, yes.
Why?
I'm just recording my interaction here today with you and anyone I would come in contact with too. It really doesn't matter, ma'am. I just wanted to...
Well, it kind of does matter to me. I don't like being filmed.
Oh, okay. I you know, you're a public servant. You work for the government.
I work for the village.
Yeah, so you're a public servant. You get paid for it by tax dollars. I'm just trying to promote some transparency here. So yeah, what kind of services do you offer to the public here? What does your job entail here at the Village Clerk?
I'm the court clerk.
You're the court clerk, so that means...
The village clerk is up front. You can speak to her.
Right. No, I'm specifically asking for the court clerk. What kind of services do you offer here? Like if someone came to this window and wanted some services, what would they normally ask you for?
They would be coming in about parking tickets, moving violations in village.
You keep all the records for those things? And if somebody wanted to request any type of citation or anything, that's all public record that you provide?
Depends, yes.
Okay. And your name was?
My name is Mary.
Mary? Nice to meet you, Mary. My name is Sean. Have a good day. Thank you for answering my questions.
And what is this for?
Excuse me, Mary?
What is it for?
Well, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just working on a story on the village here. I'm just asking some questions. That's it. Nothing nefarious going on.
Do you have a card?
I don't have a card. I don't carry cards on me. No.
No, you just film people.
Well, I film public servants in the course of their duty, government. When I'm investigating something, it's part of my job
And
to...
what are you investigating?
Well, I can't divulge exactly what I'm investigating because then I would tip my hand to my story that I'm working on here. So I'm just asking questions of government officials. You are a public servant. You get paid for by tax dollars. And you did ask if you could help me with anything. So I just decided to ask you questions, Mary.
Fine.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Oh, I can answer that. He ain't there investigating embezzlement, misappropriation of funds, nepotism, unfair hiring practices. All he wants to investigate is which buttons he can push that'll make you or a coworker fly off the handle so he can get himself a good YouTube video.
Really? What is this for?
Oh, I don't know. It was the same guy or what? Yeah.
Yeah, heavy-set looking guy,
Oh, this guy wasn't
baseball cap,
Oh, no.
tall.
Must have been somebody else.
because he's like, well, I'm working on a story. I said, for who? He says, well, I can't divulge that. And I said, but you're filming me and you're asking me to divulge what I do? He goes,
Wow.
well, you're a public servant. You get paid by the government. I mean, these people are nuts.
Oh, my God. I wonder who the heck it was.
I'm working on a story. So I said, all I told him was that I said, I help people that have parking tickets, moving violations, and village
Yeah.
ordinance. That's all I said.
Okay, yeah. All right, now.
Creeps me out, these things.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit worse.
Because I don't know what the hell is going on. I said, well, what's the story about? He said, I can't divulge that.
I wonder who the heck you were from.
I don't know, but yet you can tell me. I have to answer you because I'm a public servant.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. All right, I gotta go because I gotta come back in a little bit. Okay.
Hey, Mary, me again. Hi.
What do you want? What do you want now?
I was just wanted to follow up on some of the statements you just made. Who are you speaking to?
Why?
I would just like to follow up on some of the statements you just made about me.
So Friday the Troll also did this video, and he asked a question of whether or not LIA committed felony eavesdropping. Now, I ain't no fancy big city lawyer, but I'll leave a link to Friday the Troll's video in case you want to watch that and get into that a little bit more deeply, but he might be in trouble because of this.
What, that I asked what was going on?
Well, no,
I asked
that you
what
were
it was
saying
about, and you said I could. That
you were saying a lot of derogatory things. It's all on
I
camera.
didn't say derogatory. I asked if you went to the front office.
I don't think I treated you with any sort of disrespect here.
I didn't mean to treat you with disrespect. I asked you questions, but you couldn't answer me. But you want me to answer you?
Well, I told you my name is
So,
Sean. I told you my name is Sean. I told you I'm a journalist, independent journalist, and I told you I was working on a story, Mary. I mean, I don't know how much more information you need from me.
How about the reason you're filming her and where she can find the finished product?
I know you close at 4 o'clock. It's 3:54.
We close at 4.
Yeah, it's 3:54, ma'am.
Well, we go by the time clock.
You go by the time clock, not the actual clock.
So you're gonna have to leave.
But it's not 4 o'clock, ma'am.
I don't want you in here just with you and Mary.
I'm not a threat to Mary or you or anyone else.
Who are you?
A moment. Who are you, ma'am?
I'm the village clerk.
You're the village clerk, and your name?
Who are you?
I will tell you that as soon as you identify yourself to me. You're the village clerk, and what's your name?
I'm gonna call somebody.
You can call whoever you want. That's fine. Wow.
That last piece looked like Alfred Hitchcock directed it. Can you imagine being a female in that long, very narrow hallway, and you got this big guy with a ball cap, sunglasses, pointing his camera towards you and just walking towards you? I can't blame her for blowing the scene.
It's unfortunate. I was trying to do a FOIL request after speaking with Mary for some public records, but it is 3:58 right now. See on my watch, 3:58.
That honestly looks like 3:59 to me from this angle. And this is going to come into play later because he claims to the police that he was out by 4. I don't think he was.
You can see there, 3:58. So they're not closed, so they should be offering services to the public. It's 2 minutes.
That was a very suspicious cut right there. That wasn't my cut, that was LIA's. And that's pretty important because he's claiming he was out within 2 minutes. How much time did he just cut out?
It's to 4 o'clock. Hey, how are you?
Who are you?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't get your name.
No, what's your name?
No, I'm just asking for who are you, sir?
I work here. What's your name?
You work here? In what capacity?
Who are you? Do you work here?
Oh, no, I don't work here, no.
So then what are you doing here?
No, I would just like to know your name, sir. I'd like to know who I'm talking to. You said you work here, right?
I'm asking you the question, not to tell you. What do you do? Do you belong here right now?
Sir, who are you? I don't know why are you speaking to me that way?
What's your name?
My name is Sean, Lou.
What's your purpose of being here?
Well, I was trying to file a FOIL request.
A what?
A FOIL request? Do you know what that is,
Well,
Lou?
it's closed right now.
Well, they closed early. It's not 4 o'clock.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's 3:59.
Okay, there's nobody here.
And they left at 3:54,
So,
I believe.
do you mind leaving the premises right now? You don't belong here. Do I have to call the cops?
You can call whoever you want, Lou. I was trying to get services, and it's
There's nobody here.
3:59.
I'd be glad to help you, but there's nobody here.
Well, there was people here, and they left early. How is that my fault?
Look, come on, let's go outside. Let's go outside.
Yeah,
I'm asking you to leave.
I would ask you not to put your hands on me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Don't put your hands on me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Lou, take a deep breath.
I'm asking you to leave.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep
I'll
breath.
tell you what to do. Listen, I'm asking you to leave. They called me up.
I don't even know who you are, Lou.
I work. It doesn't matter who I am. I'm a code enforcer here. All right, part of the security.
Am I breaking any codes?
You're not supposed to be here. They're closed.
It's not closed.
You're kind of leave.
It is not closed, Lou.
I said leave.
I'm trying to get services, Lou.
All right, come on. I'm asking you to leave.
Lou.
Then I'm asking you to leave. Then I'm
don't-
asking you to leave.
Don't touch me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Don't touch me.
I'm asking you to leave.
Don't touch me, Lou.
I'm asking you
gotta
to leave.
calm
I'm
down.
asking you nicely to leave.
You gotta calm down. It is now 4 o'clock, Lou.
Okay, it's time to leave then.
Now it's 4 o'clock.
Man, what's this all about?
You gotta calm down, man.
Don't tell me what to do.
You have to calm
I
down.
asked you to
I'm
leave.
gonna tell you what to do.
I know you're gonna tell me what to do.
Calm down.
Who is this guy?
Calm down.
Don't be fooled. When he tells people to de-escalate and to calm down, he is condescending to them. He is trying to get them triggered.
Who is this guy?
Do you know this unhinged man?
No. I'm asking you
Do
to
you
leave.
know this unhinged man, Mary?
Please let it go.
What is wrong with you?
That's what I told him.
No, it wasn't closed. It just
We're
turned 4
closed.
o'clock. Call whoever you want. Call whoever you want, Lou.
I'm asking that they're closed. There's no reason for you to be here.
I was here when it was open.
I'm asking you, come back here tomorrow.
down.
Don't tell me what to do.
Calm down.
All right?
What is wrong
I'm telling
with
you right now, you're not supposed to
Calm
be here.
down. It was calm down. You're acting like a psychopath. Can I believe that I'm trying to get services from
There's
the government?
nobody here.
It was 3:54 when I asked for services.
All right, stop.
You don't even know. You just came in here like an unhinged lunatic.
I asked you who you are. You wouldn't tell me. You questioned me. I work here. You don't belong
Oh,
here.
how
You
dare
work
I
here.
question you, right, Lou? How dare I question
Oh, I'm
you?
questioning you. You
How
don't like it? Get
dare
the hell
I?
out there.
How dare I'll be right here. I'll be right here, Lou.
And what happened?
Nothing happened, Lou.
Let me talk to you. Let me...
I'll take an apology now, Lou.
Go f*** yourself. How's that?
Excuse me?
Oh, I can help you. He said go f*** yourself.
That's right. You heard what I said. Get go f*** yourself.
Excuse me? I'll take an
Have a
apology.
nice. Yeah, go get an apology. Go stick it up your ass. Yeah, go asshole.
Put your seatbelt on, Lou. You gotta put your seatbelt on. I'm the whack job. Put your seatbelt on, Lou. Lou, put your seatbelt on. Come on, man. You gotta follow the law. You gotta follow the law, Lou. What a complete unhinged tyrant. Wow. Code Enforcement Officer Lou has decided to return
Where you from, buddy? Where you from?
from here.
From where?
From here.
What was your purpose here?
To do a FOIL request.
Hey, what?
A FOIL request.
Okay, let me ask you something. You see, the building is closed.
It wasn't.
But they left. It's 4 o'clock.
But it wasn't 4 o'clock.
So, what's the difference? At the end of the day, come back in the morning.
The difference is that you're expected to work until 4
All
o'clock.
right, okay, you made your point. All right.
Okay, great. Yeah, have a nice day, Lou. Okay.
Listen, what do you do?
Have a nice... I'm a journalist. I told you
A
that.
journalist from where? Show me some
Independent.
identification.
No.
Why, then you're not a journalist.
Okay. Then you're not a code enforcement officer.
There's one real easy way to settle this. Let's take a look at your tax returns. I mean, not the returns themselves, but just what you list as your occupation. I bet Lou's does say code enforcer, although I don't think yours says journalist.
Oh, really? Well, let me, at least I'm here to I show you that what I hear. I'm not
Let me
hiding
see
it.
your identification.
So the point is, I'm showing you what you say Republican. Okay, what? What are you publishing? You're National Herald? Are you from the Daily News?
I'm independent.
You're independent. So what's the purpose of this whole thing?
To do a FOIL request investigating the village here.
Investigating what?
The village.
Oh, really? Well, if there's nobody here, what are you investigating?
There was people here.
Well, they were leaving.
They
It's
left
4
early.
o'clock.
They left early.
I'm telling you, it's Sean. It's 4 o'clock. People.
They left
They
early.
leave at 3. A few stay around for 4. They start at 7. They leave at 3.
Well, that's something that should be brought up at the meeting then.
Well,
I'll bring it up.
Whatever you have to do, but
Right.
there's no reason to get all crazy here.
You got crazy,
No,
Lou.
because I asked you to leave. You're not supposed to be here. That's closed.
It wasn't closed.
No, it's closed.
Once it turned 4 o'clock, I left.
Okay, I know. Yeah, okay.
You got crazy.
Yeah, I asked you to leave.
You.
And disappointed.
Lou, listen, there's nothing else for us to talk about, man.
You said you weren't going to leave.
There's
I said,
nothing
well,
else.
you have to leave.
You can just put your seatbelt on and just
Don't worry
go.
about my seatbelt.
It's for safety.
Don't worry
It's
about-
the
don't worry about
law.
my safety.
It's the
Don't worry about
law.
my life. What about your life?
It's the law.
It's the law. Good.
It's the law.
I was parked.
Follow the law. You're not
Okay?
parked.
Vinny, this is Sean.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
What's your name, sir?
Doesn't matter. What's the problem? Finally, some New Yorkers acting like New Yorkers.
what's
Your name? Your name doesn't matter.
What's your name?
Your name doesn't matter.
What is your name?
Is it with like
What is your name?
officer, inspector doesn't matter?
What is your name?
So I'm asking you what your name is.
I'm
You said
asking
it,
you
is
first.
your
I don't
name
have to
doesn't
identify
is your name doesn't matter?
My name is Vincent Amoroso. What is your name?
My name is Sean.
Sean what?
Just Sean.
Sean, just Sean?
Yeah, just Sean.
Sean from where?
Sean from Earth.
So right here, LIA runs an ad for his attorney shield, which we all know is about as useful as an asshole on your elbow. So I'm going to run something just a little bit more serious. Let's watch this.
You're the one with the phone.
What does the phone have to do with anything?
What's anything got to do with anything? Why are you here?
I already explained that to multiple people, Vincent.
Who's the multiple people? that
I
you-
explained it to everybody inside,
Okay.
and I explained it to
and
Lou
what were
here.
you asking?
Are you Lou's boss?
Boss?
Lou,
No, I'm my boss.
you're not Lou's boss?
I'm my boss.
You're your own boss?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting. Well, I mean, technically, the residents here are your boss, right?
I work for
Taxpayers.
myself.
No, you work for the taxpayers.
No, I work
I think
for
you got to
myself.
get out of that mentality,
No, I
Vincent.
work for myself.
No. You're here to serve the taxpayers
Not necessarily.
of Atlantic Beach. Yes, you are.
I'm here to serve myself.
You're here to serve yourself by saying that you serve the taxpayers.
You're an arrogant idiot.
And what does that make
Go,
you?
man. You don't have to hang around here.
What does that make you? If I'm an arrogant idiot, what does that make you?
Same as you. You refused to leave the building when you were told to leave.
It wasn't closed
How do you know it wasn't closed?
because you close at on your website. It says you close at 5. Number one.
Well, I don't
Number
care what
two,
your website closes. We can make our own hours.
and it closed at 4. And as soon as the clock struck 4, I left.
Now what you say? Bullshit. Now say what? Bullshit. One more time. Bullshit. Cotton Eye Joe.
You answer to the taxpayers. You said you're in this for yourself.
Yeah.
That's the mentality that I'm here to expose, Vincent. That's what you're in this for, and I'm sure that's what you truly believe. And listen, there's a lot of public servants like yourself, Vincent, that think that way. You are a public servant. No, you are a public servant.
I work for myself.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I work for myself.
It's unfortunate that you think that way. So you just work for yourself. You just do what you want. What is
Am I a
what?
taxpayer?
What do you do? What do you do?
Am I a taxpayer?
I have no idea.
Well, so
Are
why
you?
would you tell me I don't work for myself if you don't know if I'm a taxpayer?
Well, it doesn't matter. You don't pay your whole salary, do you?
How do you know that?
You just don't. I know that. It wouldn't make sense. No one pays their whole salary in taxes. We do pay a lot of taxes here on Long Island, that's for sure. More than
You
most.
just happen to be a moron who doesn't want to listen to somebody who says to you that we're closed, come back tomorrow.
As an inspector for the village of Atlantic Beach, Vincent, do you think that calling people names is professional?
Listen, if
Do you think
were
that's
asked
warranted?
To leave, if you were asked to leave,
Do you think
and
that's
you turn
warranted?
around and say you're not leaving, what do you think that does? When I came up to you and I asked you what seems to be the problem, and you tell me that the problem is that it's him, it's me,
Right.
everybody else.
This man's unhinged.
Maybe it's you.
and I think no. That's why I record. That's why I'm recording.
That's great.
So we could tell who's the moron, as you say, quote unquote moron here. We could figure that out through rewatching the video, and we can get other people's opinions on that.
So then I guess I'll ask for a copy of the video.
Oh no, I will definitely. You have an email? You want to give me your email? Because I can email to you for sure.
Gonna skip ahead to where the authorities show up.
Hey, officer, how are you?
Officer DeConzo 3485, Nassau County. How are you?
Thank you for identifying yourself. I appreciate it. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I didn't call you. Vincent here, the inspector, called you. Apparently he thinks I'm trespassing.
Inside the building after the building was closed, refused to leave. Our security officer asked him to leave, which he declined to do. So after conversation between these two, me as his supervisor.
Oh, you are his supervisor, so you're a liar as well.
Trying to alleviate the situation. However, when I asked him what seemed to be the problem, he seemed to come back and say that there were no problems and that everything was good. Apparently he doesn't like the tone that I took with him, which I really don't care about. But he was asked to leave. He seems to have an issue with that the office closed early and feels that there's no way that the office should actually be able to close early because Chase Bank doesn't close early.
Right. So, officer, now that you heard an account from somebody who wasn't here, he just arrived here. I will tell you what actually happened. You got here late. You got here late too. You got here late too.
Let's just do
one at a time. I didn't interrupt him, right? Right. So I walked into this building at like 3:45, approximately. I was just taking some pictures and video of the inside. I spoke to the court clerk, Mary. We had a conversation. The village clerk, we had a short conversation as well. I told her that my goal here was to, I'm working on a story. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story on the village of Atlantic Beach. So I just wanted to go in all the publicly accessible areas. I know there's a meeting tonight. And before I could file my FOIL request, the village clerk slams the door and she's like, I'm leaving.
I don't think so. You were there for several minutes, and not once did you bring up FOIL requests.
So the village clerk can close a public building whenever she wants. That's what you're telling me?
If she wants to leave, she can close. If she's the last one there, yes.
Well, she wasn't the last one there, but I'm just saying, so they have carte blanche. And there's a meeting today, so it's perfect. I can bring it up at the meeting that, let the residents know that village clerks. Or, I can come back. Obviously it's closed, officer. I'm not trying to break into City Village Hall here. I get that. I get it's closed now. I'm investigating. That's all I'm doing here. I was in the area anyway, so I decided to come down and investigate. I'm sure I investigate, police departments, village halls, everywhere. So it's just part of my job.
As far as I know, you're just doing what you can do. That's fine.
Right. That's it, sir.
I'm sure you don't go in the restricted areas.
Right, sir. Right.
Do you want to come back tomorrow and file?
I will be back. I will be back later on tonight at the board meeting. There's a board meeting tonight, and I'll be back for the board meeting.
Okay with you guys? Yeah, I have no issue. I mean, the only thing I would say is that if he's asked to leave the board meeting, he'll be asked to leave the board meeting.
Well, I wouldn't leave.
You have the opportunity and
you do not. You have no idea what you're talking about, sir. Sir, you just don't.
Okay.
I mean, I would hate for you to waste resources from the Nassau County Police Department to call them back here because I attended a board meeting.
At the hearing tonight.
You'll have the great, and I hope he can educate you on what you can and cannot do. I'm not trying to start any problems here. I'm trying to exercise my rights. How? By coming to a village hall, sir? Come on. Be reasonable. I walked inside of a village hall. That's starting problems? Wait till you see the video and how this maniac acted. Really? I don't use that word lightly. I don't use it lightly, sir.
Yeah, he doesn't use it lightly. Kind of like the way he uses goon, thug, tyrant.
You've called me a moron, whatever else you called me today, sir. I don't use the word maniac lightly, and when you see the video, I told you I'd send it to you.
Identification wouldn't even do that.
Sir, you're not a law enforcement officer. Did he ask me for identification? Did he ask me for identification? Because he knows his job, sir.
You refused.
Now they're putting you in a predicament, aren't they?
Who is it? He can refuse identification. He can refuse identification. He hasn't committed a crime. Certainly not obligated to request identification. If he committed a crime, it's a different story. I mean, that's just the way the law is. So, anyway, did we get what we need to get?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Yeah. No, and I'll come back tomorrow for the FOIL request. I'll take care of it, officer. I'm sorry your resources were wasted coming out here. I didn't want to, I tried to talk to these people and they didn't understand. Like you just heard him say, officer, like he's your boss telling you to ask me for my identification. It's just ridiculous, the power play here. And, I don't appreciate it, but, they didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws. So there's really no need for you to waste your time here anymore. No one broke any laws. Unprofessionalism is something I could take up at the meeting.
I asked you to leave.
It was not after 4 o'clock.
You refused to leave.
That's not true.
If it was the door, you still will do it. If he comes back tomorrow and it's past closing time, call me up. I'll come by. I'm not going to let him diffuse or twist the story. It was past.
It's on
4
video,
o'clock.
sir.
It was past 4 o'clock. I asked him. He refused
You're
to leave.
lying.
There was nobody.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Keep lying.
Then you're a liar.
How?
Well, then you can
It's
call
all
me a liar,
recorded.
you're a damn liar. You go say whatever you want to say on that. I asked you things. Okay,
You've made that clear.
I work here.
Right.
I asked
There
you
you
to
go.
leave. Very simple. You refused. Okay, I didn't take force. I wouldn't do that. But I asked you if I had to call. I was going to do that. I asked you nicely.
You guys can always call me. Just call me up and I'll help you out. All right? Try to
Again,
get everybody where they need to be.
if
If he was asked to leave after 4 o'clock, he is trespassing.
That's it. That's all. I was going on.
It wasn't after 4 o'clock.
You understand that if it's past closing time.
Right. Right. And it wasn't, sir. I'm sure you know that. I would never do something like that.
Well, I can tell by that sundial it's time to say goodnight. Put a little beans on the fire. A little margarita on the rocks. On ice. And as always, cuddle up with a clean shirt and a dirty woman. Anyway, good night. I bid you adieu.